as usual. The dog is out here trying to hide the ball under the mower. Doing her thing. Saw like the fastest spider run by. That was wild. All right. You know what? What's up? Welcome. Just getting set up here. Say hello in the chat as you guys join and double tap the screen. Just chilling out with my dog. She's doing her normal hide the ball under the mower trick. Alright. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Did some arms yesterday and they're totally recovered. Might even get some chest in. How's everybody's Thursday? Hope you have a good day, brother. You making strength gains. Yes. So before I was streaming, I have an app that helps me keep track, and it essentially automatically progresses me through periodization. So yes, so it was like every week it was adding some reps, and if not reps, adding some weight. So the answer is yes. I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing now, but once I get this stream setup figured out, I'm going to get back to logging everything in the app, and then I'll be goal being 100% certain that I'm actually progressing along. So, what's up, everybody? Like the stream, if you could. Christopher, welcome to the chat. The app is called, oh my goodness. I guess it's just Renaissance Periodization. That's the company. RP Hypertrophy. That's what it's called. RP Hypertrophy. It is not cheap. I will say that. So, yeah, I think it's maybe $200 a year. I think so. It's not free, but you could pay monthly and see if you like it. I'm not shilling for the app, but I've loved it so far. It's been really awesome. Just gonna get some warm-ups in here. Usually when I am trying to get my arms sore, my arms, I have a really hard time getting sore. And you don't have to be sore to prove that you're putting on muscle, but it's generally a pretty good proxy for saying, hey, you're stimulating the muscle appropriately in a workout. So double tap the screen if you would. If you're joining up, that'd be awesome. Just about to get a workout going here, and we can kind of chat along. And feel free to ask me questions in the chat below. Me and my dog are just gonna hang out here and do our thing. All right, we're just gonna do 15s. So, like I was saying, when I am having a hard time getting my arms sore, I essentially really focus on the stretch position. So that's for the bicep, that's going to be keeping tension when I'm all the way back this way. That's the lengthened position. I got to pull the bench up a little bit. Hang on, bear with me. So keeping the muscle under a ton of tension back here is going to really help that eccentric, getting that concentric in and controlling it on the way back is kind of a surefire way for me to actually get my stuff sore. Squat is so painful move. I don't know what that means. What's up, ALB? Welcome to the stream. Double tap. Like the stream if you would. That'd be awesome. We're just gonna get some warm-up sets in here, and then we're gonna get rolling with some actual sets. I did a few sets of biceps yesterday, but everything's nice and recovered today, so we're gonna roll with it again. There's no rule against it. If you're feeling recovered, you just keep rolling. Add more volume in. I do have some biceps tendonitis and rotator cuff issues, and so I have to work around that. And my left biceps tendon is not feeling great right now, but we'll see how it goes throughout the warm-up sets. All right, that's good. Good for the first set. Work that and do push-ups for your chest, and the muscles from your neck will appear to connect to your chest, and the side of your neck will be as wide as your head. I don't want the side of your neck to be as wide as my head. That's what NFL linemen look like, and that's fine for them. They need strong necks for what they're doing, but it's good advice if you want to build your neck. I don't want to make my neck the same size as my head, though. Anthony should have been on the stream yesterday. Ant-Man Tony. We were doing deficit push-ups last night, so I missed the chest workout. I might get a few sets in though. Chest is feeling pretty good again. Today I had planned to do legs, and unfortunately / fortunately, I did legs on what day is it? I did legs on Monday, and my hamstrings still have significant DOM, so I am not training the legs today at all, unfortunately. Even though that was the plan, sometimes you got to pivot a little bit. You know, even because your hams are antagonistic to your quads, even if I wanted to get some leg extensions in, it probably wouldn't be a good idea with how sore my hamstrings are. The reason they're so sore is because I did stiff-legged deadlifts on Monday, which is the hip hinge movement, focus on the eccentric, pause at the bottom with that crazy stretch. It feels like your hamstrings are coming off the bone. That's a surefire way for me and my body to get me nice and sore. So it's a good thing I stimulated the muscle that I wanted to with, what was that, 2 sets I think I did of stiff-legged deadlifts. And so yeah, sometimes that's how it rolls. And you gotta change up the workouts to accommodate some lack of recovery. I think generally it's okay to train when you're a little bit sore, but it shouldn't be a consistent thing, and I'm still a lot sore, so I'm not going to be training legs today. Alright, let's get another warm-up set in here, see how we might have to bail on this because of the biceps tendon issue. How's everybody doing today? We doing good? Happy Thursday, it's the day before the weekend. Some of you, depending on where you are in the world, might already be there. It's a Friday. My dog is just chucking the ball around. So for warm-ups, my goal is just to get everything nice and loosened up. Make sure the aches and pains are not significant. If they're pretty acute, it's probably good to, if you get through the warm-ups, to consider changing up the plan. And I pyramid down in my warm-ups. My 30 rep max for 30 rep max for 12 reps, 20 rep max for 8 reps, and 10 rep max for 4 reps. That's just kind of ish. You don't have to be super religious about sticking to the 12-8-4. Really, sometimes I'll do 2 sets of warm-ups. Don't usually wait in between so much, but that's one way that you can kind of fast track your workouts if you're kind of low on time. You can just do warm-up set back to back to back and then get into your first working set. That works out pretty well as long as you're feeling it. So yeah, that's a way to kind of speed up your workouts. And then superset stuff. You won't be able to push technically as far, just because if your cardiovascular system's involved with doing a heavy set of biceps and you go straight to tricep pushdowns, the reality is just you won't be able to push as much weight. But that can be a really good trade-off if you're trying to maximize your time in the workout. So thanks for joining, guys. Double tap the screen if you would. That would be awesome. Give the stream a like. We're going to get the last warm-up set in here. And then we're going to go 3 reps in reserve. I'm not putting my guts on the floor like I did last week. 0 reps in reserve. That is all-out failure. Concentric failure anyways. So that's just something to keep in mind. I'm in the first week of my progression. And so we're doing 3 reps in reserve. Because if you're doing 0 reps in reserve all the time, 2 things about that. 1, you're probably not. But you might be wired differently, and there's a chance that you actually do go to all-out concentric failure with all of your movements all of the time. But then 2, there's going to be a ton of fatigue accumulation over time. And you could be treating yourself better, potentially getting better muscle growth too, just by having a progression of 3 reps in reserve, 2, 1, and 0 throughout a course of weeks. And then you can deload to even have some more joint and connective tissue recovery. All right, that's good for the last warm-up. If you're chilling in the chat, feel free to say hi, hello, double tap the screen if you would, that'd be awesome. We're just hanging out here on this Thursday. Feels like it should be later in the week for sure, but unfortunately it's not. What have you guys gotten up to today? Tell me in the chat. This is my dog. She's currently searching for a ball that she left under there. Yes, you. Yeah. It's what she does, like the whole workout typically. If you're anything but new here, you would know. Miguel, you're welcome to do your own live stream. I'm running it how I want to run it, and I don't do constant sets. I don't know anybody that does. I do this little bit of chat, have people hang out, ask some questions, have some nice dialogue, and then get some good workouts in. So, thanks for joining the stream. All right, let's get the first working set in. It's all good, man. Don't apologize. Generally, I want stuff to be positive in here for you guys. No one's keeping you here. You're the only one torturing yourself. Apparently. Or you just complain, I'm not sure. I'm sure there are bigger things to do. Getting this good stretch in at the bottom. Don't just do your concentric and then drop your weight. Dr. Mike from Renaissance Periodization calls it collecting the coins. I love that because I grew up in the 90s. It reminds me of playing a game of Mario. You don't have to be super slow. I just find on this exercise, and because I have tendonitis issues, it's a good way to make sure I'm not doing anything crazy into the concentric that's going to really bother my connective tissues. But you will have to drop the ego a little bit and the weights, because if you start controlling your eccentric instead of letting it drop, you won't be able to do as much. Okay. And then on that last rep, let it burn. Don't just bail on it. There's no sense in bailing on it if you're trying to grow muscle. Might as well get a good stretch in at the end of it. Welcome to the stream. Double tap the screen for me if you would. That'd be awesome. If you guys have any questions, usually it's pretty conversational in my live streams. Try to keep it positive and have some, hopefully some good info in here. But yeah, or just tell me how your day's going. That works too. Welcome to the chat. I'm gonna grab something to drink here. I will be back in 3 seconds. Something that I like to mention, call out, if you're doing like a fat loss phase or, what's up, Natalie? Welcome. Welcome back. If you're doing something like a fat loss phase, doing zero products, I don't drink soda at all anymore. But if you're trying to do some calorie restriction, stay in a deficit so you can lose some weight, these sorts of things are a huge help, because you'll be dropping into your calorie deficit. You're going to be a little bit hungrier than normal, and you'll want something to kind of sip on. I just got done with about a 6-week cut, and I cut 8 pounds over those 6 weeks. So that amounted to right around maybe 0.8% of my body fat loss per week. I wouldn't go above maybe 1.5% of your body weight. Some people are like, oh yeah, I really want to lose weight, and maybe if your body fat percentage is kind of through the roof, there might be a little wiggle room for saying, okay, you're going to drop your calories, and you can create a bigger deficit just by doing things like not drinking non-zero or non-diet soda, any number of things. So there may be a little wiggle room there, but if you're within, I don't know what a reasonable body fat percentage is, but if you're maybe, let's say, sub 25% body fat, you can Google pictures and try to get a reference. It's not exact, don't stress about it. But if you're sub 25% body fat, it's probably best to put together a program that is pretty intentional about the weight that you're losing. And I wouldn't recommend going over about 1.5% of your body weight per week loss. When I cut, I like to do around 1%, because 1% allows me, as long as my nutrition's still in check, to maintain almost all of the muscle before the cut. And then it shows there's a lot of progress on the scale. Like, you could go less. You could do 0.5% of your body weight per week, but then it's going to be kind of frustrating, because yes, you won't be as hungry in your deficit, but the unfortunate part is you won't see the scale move quite as quickly. And if you're tracking it, your trend weight is not going to move as quickly as maybe you'd want it to. So something to keep in mind. The bigger deficit you have, the more, the faster you're going to see that weight start to come off. Whereas if you create a smaller deficit, like maybe 200 calories a day, something like that, you're not going to see the scale weight drop very quickly. It will happen eventually, but it's just not going to happen fast. So you kind of pick your poison, but again, I don't recommend more than 1.5% of your body weight loss per week if you're going to create a deficit for yourself. If you haven't already liked the stream, just double tap if you would. That'd be awesome. Just trying to get some extra volume in for the arms. And we're doing 3 reps in reserve for this week. All right. Collect those coins on the way down for that last rep. Do not just let it drop because you're done with your set. On that eccentric portion, fight it and try to get as much stretch out of it as you can. Man, it's a quiet crowd today. Usually people are popping in here. tell me how your day went. It is, it's been in the 90s here. So I had to do some yard work today. What's up, Tala? Welcome back. Had to do some yard work today, which was really hot. And then, yeah, just made some dinner and now getting a workout in. Tala, I am good. How are you? Ooh, there's a very fast spider over there. Zach, what happened to the profile picture? Welcome back, though. Oh, that's right, that's right. Your alt account. The burner, as they say. Yeah, that is a bummer, getting accidentally banned. Okay. So this is your unbanned account then, probably, huh? Robinson, bro, how you been doing? Talking more than working out, what the fuck? Push boy. Hey, this is my workout, not yours. You're welcome to live stream yours. But those of you that have been here, you know how it rolls. We get some good sets in, but we also chat in between. And no offense to all of you, but I work out for me, not for you. Love it though. What's up, Robinson? Welcome to the chat. Appreciate it, appreciate it. I was just telling the chat, hang on a sec. I was just telling the chat, we got some arms in yesterday, but they're fully recovered today. And I was planning on doing legs, but I'm not at all recovered with my hamstrings from the stiff-legged deadlifts I did on Monday. I'm still quite sore, which is not atypical for me when I'm doing hip hinge, stretch position, focus stuff. So instead of doing legs, we're getting a little bit more volume in for the arms because they're ready to go again. We're gonna get one more set of biceps in. And like I said, 3 reps in reserve this week. So we're not going guts on the floor like we did last week. 3 reps in reserve means I approximate that I could do about 3 more reps. And that would be a concentric failure. So, welcome to the stream. Like it if you haven't already. Just double tap the screen. That'd be awesome. I think Zach's told me in the past that the double tap likes the stream, so I would appreciate that. That'd be awesome if you're liking some workout stuff. Talk a lot about diet and fitness and other things. People ask a lot of good questions in here, so yeah, it's a pretty good time. But yeah, like the stream if you haven't already. Happy to watch you always. You're wonderful and nice. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate that. Uh-oh, Zach. Total G coming in with 2 accounts, boosting the numbers. You're gonna get banned by YouTube probably. How's everybody's day been? Zach, how's the warehouse? I don't think I got anything from FedEx today, which is unusual, to say the least. Dog hair. The dog has already abandoned me. Not a lot today. Interesting. What do you see any like rhyme or reason, a trend for what constitutes busier days and what are lighter days? Or is it just kind of seemingly random? All right, last set. Oh man. All right. Oh, I just smashed my toe on my bench, which felt so good. Nope, it didn't. Thursdays are usually busy though because, man, that hurts. And a race to get packages before Sunday. Ah, interesting. So counting on the 2-day service, huh? If you haven't liked the stream, just double tap, that'd be awesome. Subscribe to the channel if you're feeling it. I'm not gonna make you, that's for sure. I feel like it's a little bit chiller today. Had a couple trolls already. Not you, Robinson. You're like the tough love motivational guy, I can tell. One more. Okay. All right. Not too bad. My toe is still feeling like I obliterated it, but nice. You like my shirt? Thank you. It's a foster care. I wouldn't call it awareness, but it's made by a foster care company. The script is, I don't know if it's backwards to you, but everybody can do something. Everyone can do something is the phrase. So yeah. Do some dumbbell work. I don't think orange is orange from this end. Yellow. I'm not sure yellow is my color. But I was so tired of only having blue in my closet. Adding a different color in is kind of nice. Most of my workout stuff is not blue, but if you were to see me walking around at my job, everything's pretty much blue. Blue button downs. Blue polos, everything's blue. All right, I'm gonna get some skull crushers in any color. Oh, held for review. There we go. Hey, this. So I turned on the hold questionable comments for review, and man, has it come in handy the last 2 streams. So I'm piloting it, and so far, it's been solid. Appreciate the compliment, though, Zach. All right, we're gonna do 10s for warm-ups, and then get rolling. Probably only work up to 15s, to be honest. I'm not, yeah, it's like, I saw what you, oh, were you asking? Or was that a statement? Because those are 2 different things. You did not put a question mark at the end of that. So you're welcome to rephrase it if you'd like. I'm not trying to be overly heavy-handed, but Zach, he's asking if I'm gay. Help. I really should pay you for this. We should set up a buy me a coffee for Zach. Ooh, all those are feeling good today. How about that? That's unusual. Especially that right one. Even after a arms workout yesterday, full upper body. Feeling good. That's exciting. Alright. Using gay, can you bring the boom? I don't know what you mean. But if we're just going to type suggestive stuff in the chat all the time, I'm going to quiet that down quick. Welcome to the chat. Big Justice and AJ. I don't know what you're talking about. So we bring the boom. Oh, I don't know who Big Justice and AJ is. Sorry, I'm not particularly culturally high with IQ there. Yeah, this one's not going to be super, super long. Wrestling. Oh. I gotcha. Is that what it is, wrestling? You know, I never watched wrestling. I had a coworker that was just like a massive fan, and he was like in his 40s, like late 40s, and he was all about wrestling. And I literally have never once watched like a WWE. Has absolutely no value proposition for me. Not even like entertainment. I don't know why. I do all kinds of other stuff that isn't. I'm not like bragging like, oh, I do important stuff. I just mean like it's just not interesting to me. I would rather, if I want to be entertained, do other things. Just finished season 2 of Only Murders in the Building during dinner. That's pretty great. Really enjoyed that show. So on to season 3. All right, let's get the last one up here. Why? I feel like, oh, we're getting these trolls in here, except for Zach. It's like I'm in the US. You enjoy watching wrestling, Zach? Tell me why. I would love to know. Yes, I am from the US, that's true. All right. Is it the steroids? Is it the showmanship? The theater of it? The cool moves? The creative names? Or do you mean like actually wrestling? Like not WWE fake stuff, like actual technical wrestling? Welcome to the stream. Double tap the screen if you would. That'd be awesome. Oh, Hulk, every time. He's from Eastern Time Zone, and the reason I'm saying this is because there's a clock behind him that anyone could just look at. Yes, that is true. As for say, he doesn't want to say, and we should respect that. Yeah, true. Hulk, we were just talking about you. I hope. Is Hulk Hogan still alive? I think he is. Yeah. It is a wonder, but. Steve? Thought I did. That's weird. I think we got separate accounts because I definitely did. Sorry about that. Still in incredible shape. Yeah. It's amazing. His heart is still pumping with how many years he's used steroids. It is kind of a wonder. I haven't spent a lot of time on YouTube Live. I found out about this from just scrolling through, what's it called? The shorts stuff. Ushaman, thank you, appreciate that, thank you. But yeah, I found out about YouTube Live from just scrolling through shorts, and a lot of it is pretty weird content, but the thing I do not understand is just like coming on a stream and then just hating. It's very weird. Caleb, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat. What's for dinner? I had salmon, couscous, There's a lemon kind of zesty preparation of couscous. I did a garlic, herb, lemon marinade for the salmon. And then, roasted broccoli. You judge. I don't know what that means. What's couscous? I'm from Louisiana. That's awesome. Couscous. It's spelled, I believe, C-O-U-S. C-O-U-S. I think it's a type of grain. They're really small pearls. That was huge. They're tiny, really small pearls. And then the way I prepare them is a little bit of olive oil in a pan. Heat that up. Put your dried couscous in. Kind of let it aromatize, I guess. And then add some water. I add lemon juice, salt and pepper, and garlic into it, and it kind of comes out with these kind of al dente pearls. So yeah, that's what couscous is. It's really good. It's kind of like spherical pasta almost. That might be the best way I can. It kind of is like a lentil, but it's not at all the same flavor. It's more on the pasta taste, and the texture is way different. So. If you haven't tried it, definitely recommend it. Couscous is probably my favorite carby side to have. And so today was the first time I've made couscous in the past 2 months where I haven't been on a cut. So I've had to I've chosen to, nobody's made me. I've chosen to be a lot more careful about my calories during the cut, and so couscous was absolutely out of the question during that time. And so I kind of went ham today. I think I did almost a half cup of couscous, and that's dry. It balloons up quite a bit once it's cooked. But the salmon was really good. Cast iron, shallow fried in grapeseed oil. Got that skin really crispy. It was like a chip at the end. Sorry, we're talking about all kinds of meat, Zach. Do you also not eat fish as a vegan? I can never remember. I think there are some vegetarians that I've known that still eat fish, but I don't remember the delineations. All right. Whew. Oh man, the burn. You poor rabbit. What are you talking about? We're talking about fish. Oh, rabbit stew. Sounds a lot like. I've never had rabbit. I've hunted squirrel and I've had that. That would be a pescatarian. Okay, yeah, that's what I was wondering. Cool. Caleb, do you work out? Do you join in for the fun of it? Welcome to the stream if you're new. It seems like we got people kind of cycling in and out of here, which is cool. Debbie, what's up? Welcome back. Still no guitar. That's tomorrow night. Planning on lugging the amp out. I got a long night ahead of me. Doing about a 12-hour smoke for a party on Saturday. So nice. Hey, man. Well, hopefully it's a good stream to chill on. I don't know. You got. It depends. I know a lot of songs. It just depends if you know them. Kind of like the reverse when you were asking me a bunch and I didn't know them. I know a lot of songs, but I don't know necessarily how to play them. So. All right, one more set of these, and we'll do some shoulders and then kick out of here. welcome to the stream. If you haven't liked it already, that'd be awesome. And if you're feeling it, subscribe. We either do workout streams or sometimes on the weekend do a guitar stream. Bust out the acoustic. I'm doing the electric probably tomorrow. We'll chill out for a while. Maybe have a drink. That's it. Alright. It's still hot. What does it say? Thankfully, it says it's 93 in here. Oh God, I hope that's not true. It does feel like it's 93 though, because I'm sweating like a banshee. That is the one upside on the streams last week when I was traveling for work and I was in the hotel gym. They're nice and air conditioned, so I would not be surprised if it's actually 93 degrees in here. But I have a dehumidifier, which helps a ton. Keeps the gear not rusted, and also kind of helps out not feel like it's 93 and insanely hot. My scientist on my Swedish lips. Wow. Yeah, I don't know how to respond to that. I was trying to come up with something quippy, but I got nothing. You stumped me. All right, let's put some shoulders in, and then we'll probably kick out of here. Do we do cables? Or do we do dumbbells? I don't know. I forgot to do a poll. Yeah, I feel like the engagement today has been out of control. All right, what should the poll be? Pick my next workout. Lateral raises, cable, lateral raises, or dumbbell. Laterals. All right, you guys can, all two of you. Jeez. You gotta keep it positive. Don't be bullying my people in here. Harry Chapin, all my life's a circle. What era is Harry Chapin, Debbie? Tell me. I will. I'll be sure to listen to him though. All right. Ooh, we got 2 votes for dumbbell laterals. If you haven't voted yet, go ahead and vote in the chat. You know, I have really bad sinuses. This is probably like TMI, but the airflow through my sinuses is terrible, and so for the first time ever, I got like those nasal strips and wore one last night, and oh my goodness, it was a game changer. But the reason I'm saying this is it peeled some skin off my nose, so whoops. Oh well. 1970s and 80s. Okay. Harry, how do you say that? Chopin? Is it French? I don't know. I'm not even sure I've heard of Harry Chopin. All right, we're gonna do, based on the poll results, we're gonna do dumbbell laterals. Chapin. Okay, got it. I think I have heard of Harry Chapin then. Is he like primarily a singer or a guitarist or what? Word, I snore like a building falling down. Yeah, those are Yeah, they're a lifesaver in my opinion. After one day, actually got some airflow through my nose, which was great. All right, I gotta reposition you guys so I have some room here. Woo. Sorry, bear with me. Like the stream if you haven't already, that'd be awesome. We're gonna get some lateral raises in. I don't know, is this a weird, me just staring at the camera doing lateral raises? We're gonna do probably 1 or 2 sets of 15s after this warm up. And then work down back to these 10s. If you've ever done side lateral raises with proper form, you'll know that 10s can kick your ass at the end of shoulder workout. Alright. Singer, song, storytelling, song, sorry for my run-out sentence. It's okay. Cool. I'll have to look up Harry Chapin. Alright. We're for the 15s. I'll put them back. Alright. 1 sec. I heard a really good cue one time for dumbbell lateral raises, and I try to implement it even though it kind of makes life miserable while you're doing them. And it's imagine, so when you're doing lateral raises, you don't want to, the goal, you'll struggle a little bit. That's scapular elevation, so your back, your scapula, you don't want it to come up a whole lot. You want to keep it down. But the cue is to pretend like you're reaching your arm under a fence, like you're trying to get under a fence. And so kind of sweep your arm up and contract just your shoulder instead of shrugging up. That's kind of the cue that's helped me. I'm gonna go listen to the song. Nice. Love my shirt. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's a foster care awareness shirt. The script, if you can't read it, it's backwards for me, but it might not be for you, is everyone can do something. A rest pause can be helpful to get a couple more reps in. Control that on the way down, don't let it drop. Find the happy place. We'll do some lengthened partials at the end. A lot of live streamers' screens are flipped. Mine isn't. Interesting. I wonder why. That's interesting. I'm just filming on my phone, so I don't know if that has something to do with it or oh well. It is so hot in here. I got this plyo box in a couple weeks ago. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to use it. I initially thought I'd use it for well, yeah, probably not single leg calf raises, but I don't know if I'm gonna actually do that. Dumbbell laterals are still winning out here, so I'm doing the right thing. All right, let's get another set in. Let's see if I can get you up a little higher, point it down a little lower, and then maybe face sideways. There's some crazy intense eye contact. I'll be happy if I get like 6 out of this, 6 good reps. Nope. Woo. Feeling weak today. Loosen the shoulders. Lower arms. Go down to the 10s. This is where we'll get probably you know, maybe 10 to 15 reps. And do I have water? I have A&W 0. I just had a bunch of water. Oh, apparently I drank it all. Had a bunch of water. Well, some water at dinner not too long ago, about an hour ago. So I feel like I'm pretty well hydrated. Oh gosh, I wish it was cooler than 93 degrees. How's Indiana weather right now? It's got to be better than 93 degrees. All right. If you're just passing through, like the stream, just double tap the screen. I think it's free. It's totally free. You know, that'd be awesome. Just double tap it. If you're feeling real froggy, just subscribe to the channel. I won't make you do it. But if you did, you'd get more workouts, maybe some good information, maybe not, and some guitar streams. Lauren, what up? Thank you. Man, I've gotten so many comments on the shirt. Everyone can do something. I think you're like the 4th person. The power went out today. I don't know. No way. Mine too. That's crazy. I don't know if it was a tornado or what. We get a lot of it in Indiana. Was it around 6:30 a.m.? Because that's when mine went out, and it went out for like a half hour. It was weird. Lauren, welcome back. It's been a while. See, this is where it starts to burn really bad. Just gotta embrace it a little bit. It'll be over shortly. Lengthen partials here. They're not really. Oh, okay. Whew. Man, that is brutal. This is obscene. Been busy. Nice. What you been up to? PM? Oh, okay. It was 6 p.m. Okay. Gotcha. I was taking a nap and woke up because my fan went off. Oh, bummer. Yeah, it's kind of eerie when the power dies in the place. Some things click, like your oven or whatever, clicks off and all the lights kill, and feels like suddenly you got jammed into an I Am Legend scene, and Will Smith is about to walk through with his German Shepherd that he by the end of the movie. Don't want to spoil anything for those of you that haven't seen it. If you haven't seen I Am Legend though, seriously, it was kind of like the OG zombie movie. It's not like legendary writing or anything, but man, if you haven't seen I Am Legend, I feel like it's kind of like a rite of passage. If you've seen other zombie movies, you gotta watch Will Smith. That iconic scene of him sleeping in the bathtub with his rifle and the dog is just peak fake apocalyptic movie. Okay, look at this. Look at this. How ridiculous is this? 93 degrees. Alright, one more set of this, and I'm gonna be done. Gotta kick it, got stuff to do tonight. Planning on tearing out some drywall and running some more electrical. Whoa, is that Russian? Oh, for some reason I was scrolling and got a lot of Russian streamers this morning. That's questionable. Are you a spy, Zach? No, I'm kidding. Russian streamers, were they doing anything? I'm just trying to think, like, all of the, obviously they're stereotypes, so they're not across the board true, but the whole only in Russia thing. There are a lot of different versions of the same song, so I hope you pick a good one. Remind me of the song name, specifically, Debbie, please. And maybe send me the version that you think is best. Harry Chapin. Remind me of the song name. All right. I have to psychologically prepare for this set. If you're in here and you haven't liked the stream, or if you haven't voted, I mean, that ship's kind of sailed. We're doing our last set of dumbbell laterals, so it's all good. All right, here we go. Let's finish this one off. Get out of here. This is not an ideal exercise because there's no stretch at the lengthened position. Right here, there's no stretch on the arm. It would be different if my arm was laying across and I was doing a lateral raise this way. But there's no stretch when it's just by your side. So yes, it can be a difficult exercise and you're still going to grow some muscle. But it could be better with adding a stretch. I feel like my left is gassing out first. Do a couple to my right, see if we can equalize a little bit. I think that's the tendonitis kicking in on the left side there. That's it, man. That is it. I feel like the strongest shoulder workout, but that's okay. Some days are like that. No one popped up on my screen. I clicked it, kept scrolling, and kept getting them. Used Google Translate to try to talk them, but it didn't really work. Most of them ignored me, but a few waved. Nice. Nice. I can't imagine how many streamers are live on YouTube at one time. Like, the competition is wild. That's just how it goes. So, all right, people. That's an hour for biceps, triceps, and shoulders. Just get some extra volume in. Depending on how the legs are feeling tomorrow, although I won't lie to you, I think the hams are still going to be pretty sore tomorrow, which will be day 4 of serious delayed onset muscle soreness, which is pretty wild. That's what happens if you do any sort of deload, where you cut your volume or your load in half. That happens a lot for me. You start pushing it hard again and you get really, really big DOMs. So we'll see if I do it tomorrow. Nonetheless, plan for a guitar stream. I'll probably schedule that one. We'll see what time, but hopefully we'll have a crew there tomorrow. Thanks everybody for joining today, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Thursday night or Friday morning. Enjoy.